You go ahead.
All right, I'm first. So anyway, here we are. We're fitting up this 1930 Model A engine, and we want to attach all the drivetrain parts from the block on out, including flywheel housing. Obviously, you got the flywheel, pressure plate, got the clutch disc in, and we kind of want to give you an update as to where we're at with this. Now, the last video that I'll include a link to is how we dialed this thing in to get it within 0.006 of an inch all around this surface, 180 degrees top end. So after that, you got 4 bolts, and then you got 2 bolts here. So
Tell them how many shims we had to put
well,
on
we
there.
had that on the
4?
last video.
Did you? Okay. All
We
right.
got 4 shims on this one, but who knows what anybody else's would be. So the next thing that we did was we went ahead and put the flywheel. Actually, what we did was we put a new ring gear on the flywheel, and I didn't include a video of that because I'll try to include a link of the video that somebody else did about putting ring gears on flywheels, which is better than anything we could do. And it was pretty easy, so you don't necessarily have to go to a machine shop to do it well. So we got a brand new ring gear. The clutch, which obviously you're looking at this and you're saying, hey, that doesn't look like a Model A clutch, does it? Here, I'm sorry, Model A flywheel and clutch. This is a Model A flywheel.
Well, this is a Model A flywheel also, but it's been machined to take a V8 clutch.
Exactly, and then we've got the Model A clutch disc. So supposedly the benefits are it's a better clutch setup, right?
Yes, right.
So what we did was we torqued all 6 bolts. I'm sorry, we've gotten past the torque on this. We maybe I'll mention it again. We torqued all 6 bolts at about 50 to 55 foot-pounds of torque. And
For the flywheel to the crankshaft, is that what you're talking about?
no, I'm still working on this thing here. I don't know if we torqued on the bolts yet.
Go ahead, I won't interfere.
That's okay, but we went ahead and torqued the bolts to about 55 foot-pounds. And the 4 inside ones have holes, so you need to wire it. And we just did a real simple wire job. You know, you go to Home Depot and you buy the real inexpensive soft wire, and you just go through the holes and twist it off. It was pretty easy. So those were torqued, and then we took the flywheel and we took the 4 bolts to the flywheel and we torqued that down. That was about, what, 50 foot-pounds up there, I believe. You're going to have to look up what Van Pelt Sales has for torque on that.
Yeah, I thought it was 60 some.
Maybe it was 60 foot-pounds on the flywheel, but we did that. And we also put the little sheet metal piece in there. What is it called?
It's called the dowel pin retainer piece.
Yeah, don't forget the dowel pin retainer piece. So we torqued the 4 bolts to the flywheel, and we also wired those. And it's pretty self-explanatory. You don't need to have any help with that. And then we also used an old input shaft to line up this clutch plate, and we put the 6 bolts in, and we torqued these guys down to 20 foot-pounds apiece. So now we are ready for the next step, which is, let me get this out of here. Oh, there we go. Now we have the bell housing done. So we've assembled the bell housing and the clutch fork and the lever on the outside here, which you can see. And all the parts came from Bert's Model A, modelastore.com. And the pedal shaft, which we also pinned, which was pretty self-explanatory. Where's the pin right there. You can see that. So that was all fairly straightforward, and we're going to go ahead now bolt that up to this. So we'll be back.